God, this is so like I don't feel excited, but I do feel that weird feeling in your stomach where it's like I'm about to fucking feel something because this is horrible. I'm scared. Like I don't want this game to exist.
What? I fucking love Tome. Tome is the best.
Somehow, I don't understand why. I've ne I've never heard you say something good about it,
No,
other
I
than
love.
that
I've had nothing but praise for it, despite how badly it sucks.
you have not had praise for it, but you have had constant adoration for it, and the contrast is very strange to me.
Okay, I've had
But
only criticisms for it, but I've only had adoration.
exactly, somehow you've had love, and I guess I can understand because there's some media out there that I know is trash, but I love it. But for Tome, I know it's trash, and I don't love it.
But
I
there's
mean,
so
it was
much.
fun to watch, but I would never watch it again.
But there's so much heart and passion.
I mean, it's definitely passionate. It was clearly made with love. That's one thing I can't take away from old Kerbifer, is that he clearly fucking loves his own characters for some reason. I don't know why. And he still like he literally asks people to make fan art of them and shit. He loves them. But he didn't fucking acknowledge my goddamn fan art. Like literally he retweets so much and just to make you fucking laugh basically and think I thought it would be funny. I made this whole fucking piece of fan art
It's so
and
good.
I went through the social humiliation of following him on Twitter and then tweeting it at him even though I have no interest in anything that he does and he doesn't
Why?
even fucking acknowledge it. He could have at least liked it, but no, it has 0 likes and I'm pissed.
Okay, do your best Kerbifer impression and read this note for me.
I don't remember what his voice sounds like at all. Also, why would it be Kerbifer's voice?
I don't know. Hello. This place is
That's not what
confirmed.
fucking Kerbifer sounds like. Stop.
You can't prove it. This
True, you're right. I can't prove it.
enjoy it. There's a bunch of not so nice hacks. The hackers. That's the best part of Tome.
That's by far the worst fucking part. That was literally my least favorite part, all because of that fucking raccoon. I will literally never get over how much I hate that fictional character.
I think Raccoon's okay.
Like I saw a tweet from Devin Mack that was like, I demanded creative control for the character in order to do the role, and I like wrote the character and like improv so much, and I'm super proud. And like for half a second, I felt like this feeling of respect. I was like, wow, this guy like clearly is really passionate about what he does, and like tried super hard to do a good job, and is proud of himself. And like I felt this warmth for one moment where I was like, wow, an artist doing what they love. And then I smashed it out and replaced that feeling with hatred for having to be subjected to hours of raccoon content while watching that damn series. I cannot stand that goddamn character.
Must take the
Oh, this
form
looks like
of
the
your
intro to
inner most
Undertale,
powerful
goddammit.
warrior. The choice of how you shall represent your fighting
You've
spirit
played
That's
is
Undertale, right?
entirely up to
I'm
your
actually a big
individual
fan of that
strengths,
game. I really enjoy it.
You're one of
And
those cringe babies who likes
and
Undertale.
your dreams.
yeah, I went to Anime Con dressed as Sans and did
To
the
begin,
Fortnite dance and
please
everything.
select your
It's
desired
true, I
weapon.
saw.
This will not
It's
affect
not
any
true,
statistics
actually. It's a
No,
lie.
it's true.
but will simply
You can't
act as
edit
a
out the
base
part
on
where
which
I
you
say
build
it's not
your
true.
skills. Finally, please
Oh, we get
select
to
the
name
title you will
ourselves.
go by.
Something stupid.
Uh,
I'm the type of person to look at random letters in the
Ooh,
keyboard and like see
Bo.
what words. I was honestly gonna suggest like something with STUV, like stub or
Cl-
stuvo.
Clam.
Clam, that's fucking lame. Stuvo is way cooler.
No, he's a goo boy. What's the name of your Tome OC?
I don't have a Tome OC.
Neither do I, sadly. I really need to get on that.
Name it like Link, like the main character in Encino Man, but change the first letter. So like Jink or Sink or Wink or something.
Mario.
Yes, there you go. Name
Uh,
it Cloud.
okay, so we're Cloud Final Fantasy VII. That's our name.
That's so weird. Why the hell did we do that? Hit confirm though.
Okay.
Show me how to get to
Think
a
about the fact that all these
swimming
people
pool
that
of
are in
you.
this game, I'm just thinking about like them at their keyboards, like not actually talking, but like typing all this stuff and like typing to like role play the and
Thanks again.
and
Yeah, a friend of mine just got me a
stuff.
copy of the game.
Is that something you ever
Yeah,
did?
Sorry to ask another
No,
favor.
I never had a
Could
cringy
you
like
accept my
role
party
play
invitation?
asterisks phase on any social media.
I
'Cause
would do it just because it was cringy.
Yeah, of course you did. It makes me feel guilty to like
There
one
it
of
is!
the characters.
Get the boy!
Holy shit. This is so stupid. I can't believe you're getting excited for this idiocy. This really makes you feel like you're playing Tome.
It really doesn't, which is actually
Oh,
sad.
I just met one of you guys.
I feel like Chris Niosi's never gonna stop. Like the fact that he still loves Tome so much means that like one day when
Nice to meet you all.
technology is
I'm new.
far enough and he's like 90 years old, he's gonna bring it into
nice.
reality.
Hope
I
you
And it's
like
gonna
fucking
be a
hope
VR
so.
I love this game.
game. We can all
You're new
escape
too?
from this
Oh,
world
whoops.
through Tome.
Okay, what is your tier list of
Alright, so,
Tome
real
main
quick.
characters?
Do you guys actually want a little crash course on the battle
I
system?
hate to say it,
just
but
as a
Nylok
refresher?
is in fact
Shouldn't
the
take
best
long,
by
and I
far.
don't mind.
He is!
There's no question about it. Like, he's just the most charismatic. His voice actor did like the best job.
Yeah.
And he's like, I think the main thing that makes him the best is that he has the least annoying storylines. Like his B
what do you think?
plots that he has are like, actually kind of not horrifying to watch. Whereas like
Yeah.
anything to do with like the romance between Flame and Alpha is pure
Oh, that was
fucking
so
trash.
fucking bad!
Kerbifer is just like edgy and dumb the whole time. But like Nylok's stories only have to do with like his own personal growth and shit, and it's like way better than any of the other characters.
Nah, the fucking romance plot between Alpha and Flame Girl was creepy as hell because they literally had no idea who they were. Like, even though
They
they were
literally-
playing together, they did not know if they were like actually who they said they were.
It was by far the worst part of the show. I think it was so bad.
I think in like the end of like the finale where it's all the live action scene of them getting together in real life, like both Alpha and Flame Girl should have been like really fat neck beards. That would have been more realistic.
You guys figure out the
I just
rest.
hated how it was like constant feuding between Kerbifer and Alpha, or yeah.
Yeah, they had literally no reason to fight.
Alright,
Kerber
so
was
it
just
wasn't
being an
already
edgy
obvious. The goal
bastard
is to
for no
knock out
It was
reason.
like
enemy on your
meaningless
opposing side of
drama
the
that was
field,
so
which you
boring to
do by
watch.
bringing down the-
Like, he was just so moody and brooding for, like, no reason. I mean,
Yeah,
there
but
was a
then it
reason,
turned
it was
out-
just a really bad reason.
I
It
know
was stupid because it
that.
was like a dumb, like you thought it was one thing, and then the twist in the show happens, and you find out that he's the
Yeah.
one
That's the
edgy
case.
guy or whatever,
Now
and then
let's
it just
start
makes it
with
all
a
feel dumb and
basic
fake. It's
strike.
like, oh, he was being
Tap
edgy
the
for
right
this
close
reason,
face
so
button
why
when
the
it's your
fuck did
turn
we
to
have to
tap
hear
it
all that
again.
other
Select
drama?
me as your target.
Why, yada.
That line delivery was so fucking bad.
That was like the best take he could get. Holy
Why
fuck.
I oughta.
Why is Alpha the least charismatic main character of all time? It's like, I've said it a billion times, but he's literally like a Dragon Ball Z OC pasted into a show that doesn't fit him at all.
Oh, I gotta say, I really like that they took his tail away from him.
Thank God, because that is by far the worst part of it is like design. It's so
So-
much. It's so fucking bad. Kerbifer sucks.
No!
Hey,
The character or the person?
If it's not
I don't
wrong
know.
with you for a minute,
I don't have any
hearing
problems with
something
Chris
like that.
Nancy, I guess. I just think his fucking shit that he makes is lame. But that doesn't make him a bad person or anything. Yeah, he sucks. I hate
Fine.
Chris Niosi. I'm gonna hack his DeviantArt account and delete all his drawings.
No! Like, I am actually afraid that someday he'll, like, think that his old drawings are
Hey,
cringe and
check out
delete
this
them,
cute
so I
little
gotta,
hot
like,
spring.
download
This
all
is
of
the
them.
healing station
That's
for
why we have to
everyone.
constantly make fan art and stuff for him so he never feels discouraged about what he's made, and we can preserve his work forever.
I'll try this
Alpha's signature, most identifiable attack.
out. Okay, now what? I thought it was supposed to come back.
It's called a discus though, not a frisbee, you know.
Is a frisbee supposed to come back? I think you're thinking of boomerangs.
God damn it, you're right. I mean, I guess a frisbee comes back if you throw it straight in the air.
It just goes down then.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think that really technically counts as coming back so much as gravity being a force in the universe.
It does come back though.
I really don't like that Alpha takes his third off.
You just don't acknowledge it. Just pretend it's not happening.
Okay. Like, that's an approach to a lot of the media we consume, where we just well, I particularly like a lot of things that are really bad because, like, my brain erases the trauma of actually viewing it, so it only remembers the good parts.
It's so fucking weird, but so true. Like, you just described your process of viewing media so succinctly. Like, you watch it, you complain about it the whole time, and then as soon as you're done watching it, you fucking obsess over all the shit that you remember being funny.
Yeah. Like,
So funny.
Like, I made you watch Made in Abyss, didn't I?
Yeah, and that was horrifying.
It was so fucking bad.
It was really not a good experience at all, I must admit.
But if your brain is the type to erase trauma immediately, and you remember all the good, cool scenery and the cool music...
You're just hardwired to enjoy traumatizing media.
Yeah.
It's incredible. My favorite part of Final Fantasy VII was how every single time you got to a save point, Cloud would just like do a full body moisturizing routine and like oil up, and then the game would go back to normal like nothing happened.
That, but unironically.
I need a hot tub save point right now because my fucking legs are cramped, all because I raced one of my coworkers in the parking lot. Hijinks at the liquor store. And the problem is that she was actually fast as fuck, so I had to try, and I ended up hurting myself.
Elaborate?
I don't know, we were going out to our cars after the shift was over, and she started sprinting, so I started sprinting too, because I was like, I'm not gonna lose, and now my legs are sore.
So you ran through the parking lot?
Yeah, that's what I meant when I said race.
I mean,
What did you think I meant?
I mean, that... What the fuck is a mana twinkle?
I thought it said Mana Twinkie.
There he is! There he is! That's our boy!
Oh my god, I didn't notice. That's so funny.
Yo, what you want?
I didn't realize he was in the game.
It's Skate!
That's hilarious.
Hark! When villains are near, the dragon
Oh my
shall
God.
appear to fight back against the evil
It's not the
that
same, it's a
ravages
different
the precious
voice.
land.
Who the fuck is this?
Do you have any guesses?
So saith I.
Oh wait, no, it's, Mick Lauer, I think.
Well, well, thou art so well-travelled and experienced, squire.
He was a Baccio in the JoJo dub.
That way?
Ah.
Ah, that way. Most helpful.
I
He
wouldn't
was-
know because I don't watch the dubbed version of JoJo.
Why?
Because I can fucking read subtitles.
It's not a... it's just... What? It's
No,
not
I can
about
act-
whether or not you can read, it's about whether or not you can, like, understand what's happening and look away from the screen for, like, half a second.
See, I'm attentive in my watching of shows. I don't have to look away.
Like, there's
And then
never
you get
been a
to hear them
moment where you,
say-
like, looked away for half a second and then had to rewind.
Oh, I rewind all the time when I'm watching shows.
It would seem must go
No.
on.
Subs are for, subs are for losers.
You're trying to think of a pejorative that was something cool, and then
Yeah.
you ended up on loser.
Yeah, I tried.
You didn't do very well.
I tried.
Just wait until you have to fight, Zeos or whatever his fucking name is. Just wait till you have to fight the final boss.
Fuck is Zeos?
I'm trying to remember the name of Kerbifer's dark alter ego.
Oh, Zeto!
Zeto, yeah, that's right.
Our homes are safe havens for any warriors passing through to rest their souls.
Rest their souls? That's like such a dark sounding way of saying take a nap.
You never know what dangers might lie ahead. So if
I
you
need
want
to rest
protect
my
your
soul.
essence, never hurt
Like,
me
rest my
except
soul.
the
It sounds like the
unexpected.
title of a Children of Bodom song.
The fuck is Children of Bodom?
It's my latest obsession. I have a way of, like, getting really, like, deep into stupid bands, like, really fast and then forgetting about them.
Really
Just
stupid
'cause, like-
bands like the Beatles or the Blue Oyster Cult.
Yeah, exactly. Like, they just have to have, like, one cool-looking member, or, like, one cool-looking concert recording, or, like...
Away this time.
There he is! There's
Oh my
Raccoon.
fucking god, I can't do this. I'm
What?
not ready for this.
You wanna go? You wanna leave? And I'll just text you when he leaves.
No,
And
I'll
then you
sit
can
through it. I won't be happy about it, but I'll endure.
But then I won't pay attention good.
Night's dream.
Why is that such a funny line?
I don't know.
He keeps
It
calling
just
us
feels
bad
odd that
guys,
he's
though.
brought up a specific Shakespeare play instead of just saying Shakespeare.
Quick, pretend I'm bringing a cup.
This guy sounds like my favorite Shakespeare play, Much Ado About Nothing. I saw it in the park one time. It was hilarious.
It's very Gap Moe of him.
Scatter.
Oh my god.
Fetch me this herb, and be out here again ere the Leviathan can swim a league.
I'll put a girdle round about the earth in 40 minutes.
You know what? Hot take. I don't think the Tome cartoon series was a slog. I loved it.
I
loved
mean,
it.
I guess I know that you loved it, but I don't understand.
It's good. How did you feel about the Gemini tournament arc?
And just
It
to
was
clarify,
weird
that
'cause it was
means
like-
actual money.
It was simultaneously rushed into and also had way too much build-up where nothing happened. It was extremely oddly paced. And then the tournament was kind of dumb because, like, jack shit even happened, I feel like, except for, like, drama behind the scenes.
Yeah,
Like, it didn't feel like a real tournament arc. It felt like a tournament arc that was there to be a tournament arc as a facade for, like, the plot that was supposed to be developing.
Yeah, they really should have focused more on the fights.
Like, they didn't even train for it, I feel like. The whole lead up to it was focused on finding a partner, which is fine, but it was, like, dumb, because it was, like, just Kerbifer and Alpha being edgy, like, I don't want to be your friend anymore.
No, I refuse to be your partner. You're
No, it's fine. It's fine, Alpha, really. Just go with Flame Girl, it's fine. I don't even care.
But we were supposed to be the partners.
My name is Kerbifer, and my voice sounds like this.
Yeah, that is what he sounds like.
It's not.
No, that's what he sounds like in the Tome cartoon.
Not really.
Yeah.
It's so funny that soundtrack music is just, like, so much more appealing to you than anything else, though. I guess you
good.
just hate the human voice. You hate singing and you hate vocalizing. You only like it when they're singing about being sad and lonely. Being a sad girl who is sad.
Give one example.
I don't even have to give an example. You already know what I'm talking about.
Give
The
one
multiple,
example.
like, sad girl bedroom pop artists that you listen to and enjoy.
I will vehemently deny that unless you can name one.
I literally can't remember what any of them are called.
Like a Penelope Scott and the Scary Jokes.
That's exactly what I was thinking of, yeah. There you go. You
They're
like
both
them.
really good though.
I mean, yeah, but, like, you know, it's like the only singers that you actually enjoy the singing of, it seems like.
It's not even that I like the singing.
Exactly, you hate the human voice.
I can't think of any singer that I like.
It's more the vibe of the music.
Yeah.
That's fair enough. I love a passionate performance, though, I must say. I mean, that's always been my thing with music, is like, I've always been more attracted to music that's more, like, raw and in the moment and feels like a performance, whereas you tend to like music that's more orchestrated and has more ambience and vibe.
I like the vibe.
Got a vibe.
I got bad vibes only. No good vibes allowed.
That's kind of a cool quote. Should have that tattooed.
No.
Bad vibes only, no good vibes allowed. That should be the name of our channel.
Good vibes.
Bad vibes only.
Actually, yeah, we could change it.
Let's focus on
Read
that.
this out. You're Flame Girl. You get a voice act Flame Girl.
I have to voice act this frickin' text?
Yeah.
Okay, what character am I? Oh, it's Flame Girl. Oh, yeah. What does Flame Girl sound like again?
Annoying.
Our next guild meeting is today at noon.
Yes, keep
that's
it up.
Probably not what she sounds like, is it?
No, keep it up.
We meet at the town square. I can't read that text because it's too pixelated through the Discord stream, which is the hub for this region. I'll get you both up to speed on the regional event criteria and assign you missions, so be ready to get straight to work. Looking forward to working with you all. Flame Girl.
See, that's good.
Yeah, I'm a pro voice actor.
You're good enough to be in Tome.
That's a low standard, though. There's some shitty voice actors in Tome. Most of them were pretty good, though.
Okay, you also have to read Alpha's message.
Hey, thank you so much for yesterday. I felt a lot less nervous having you around, especially considering the trouble, lol, that we got involved in. Curb asked if we could meet him a little bit ahead of time in Adonis Woods, Repand and Riverside, Sector Z, before the guild meeting, and then said he wanted to run through a few more basics. Care to join? Feel free to meet us there. Have a great one. Alpha!
See, that's legitimately good. Yeah.
It was the perfect impression of Alpha. It sounded just like it.
Yeah, you have a really good range.
Thank you. I appreciate it, my friend. You compliment me so rarely that it just feels like a big deal when you do.
Yeah, that's... See,
it
you have to
warms my heart.
withhold compliments, so, like, even the minorest... Minorest? Even the most...
The most minor and neurodivergent of compliments. The most do not interact, I'm a minor of all compliments.
No, like, you have to withhold praise in anything in a friendship, so, like, even the most minor of compliments have a lot of weight to them.
The most coal miner of compliments. See, I have the same principle, but, like, from literally the most opposite, like, direction. Like, I also don't compliment people that often, but it's not because I want to, like, gaslight them into feeling bad about themselves. It's because I, like, want the compliments to feel genuine, because I don't like it when people are fake, you know?
No, you gotta gaslight people into being your friends.
It's the only way.
Sorry, can't do that here. Zen Hub's
Boy,
in
this
no
guy's
conference.
badass.
Maybe I'll catch you at one of the arenas sometime.
He reminds me of the what's-his-face from, like, the fucking fanime we watched not long ago. The fucking
Oh, yeah.
Bueno brothers or whoever from... What did we watch?
Yes, let us clean. That guy.
Yo!
It was called like... It was called, like, fucking...
It was Suki Desu High or something.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's what it was.
It appears that we are on the cleaning duty today, Suki-chan.
We are on cleaning duty, so we have to hang out.
Yes. Let us clean.
It's so fucking good. I loved watching that. It was actually so pleasing.
Yeah, I actually cried.
Yeah.
Tears of joy.
You did. You really did. I think I cried as well, but, like, as an involuntary response to being deprived of oxygen.
Are any of
No, not me, dude. The big prize sounds real nice, but the road to get there's too stressful for me, you know?
That's, this guy's, that guy from Encino, man. What was his fucking name?
Stone.
Yeah, that guy's Stoney from Encino, man.
That movie fucking sucked.
It was so bad. It still is, like, traumatic. Thinking about it gives me a weird feeling in my gut.
I liked when the bully, like, put the main character up against the locker and wrote "Eat Me" on his face, but because, like, the way he did it, it made it seem like he was gonna write a slur.
It was really close. I saw him write a line and then 2 lines on that line, and I was like, oh my god. This movie was made in the 80s, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And, like, I'm pretty sure they had maybe said a slur already in the movie at that point, so I was like, this is where this is going. But sadly, he did not write the slur.
Sadly?
Sadly and unfortunately. My favorite part of that movie was when the 2 main characters would get weirdly close to each other and, like, whisper in each other's ears, and it was just a bizarre vibe. And it was like, why are they talking to each other like this?
They're just such close bros.
What's going on between Stoney and the Samwise Gamgee?
The guy whose name we forgot.
Yeah, his name wasn't important.
He was, like, literally the worst character ever in cinema.
He was so bad. The movie made him look like a loser constantly. Like, he wasn't even cool. Like, I didn't even want him to get with the girl because she was too good for him. Like, the bully was better than him.
No, and the entire time it seemed like the girl was not interested in him, but, like, at the very last minute, no, she is, apparently, even though she's had nothing but reasons to hate him.
He was, like, being creepy to her. Like, he literally walked up to her with a baby picture of herself and was like, remember this?
He was
That's,
actually psycho.
If somebody did that to me, I'd fucking call the cops. Like, that's terrifying. It's so creepy.
Probably.
Look at this picture of yourself as a baby. Isn't it so cute? Remember this? I really like you.
Like, the context for it was even worse because it was like a photo of her in the bath.
Yeah. Like, what the fuck was that supposed to be?
It was not okay.
But then the movie's so bizarre because it transitions from that to like two skater dudes in the background tripping a dude with a skateboard and going, "Radical, hell yeah!" And it's like, what is the tone supposed to be right now?
80s movies suck. I hate them.
They rule.
I love them. They're great.
They're the worst.
I hate them.
They're amazing.
Can't take any more bees in my life. I thought I spotted a murder hornet outside the other day. And then I got swarmed by those wasp enemies with the sunglasses. No matter where I go, bees! Bees everywhere!
My god. That was an impassioned performance.
No, that's a good character.
That was awesome, yeah.
What's your opinion on furries? And then also link your Twitter.
First of all, not gonna link my Twitter. Second of all, you know, with furries, I mean, they've definitely been one of my favorite groups on the internet to like cringe at over time. Just because they are so like prominent, like you can find furries anywhere, so it's like you'll never stop running out of opportunities to like make fun of them.
But
on the other hand, I've never been wronged by a furry. Like a furry has never hurt me, you know? As far as I know.
No, I met a guy on like Sea of Thieves who goes to anime conventions, and he met the legendary carpet sample furry.
What is that? The carpet sample furry?
Yeah! He's
what?
A disgusting creature, an actual living... No, there's like an... Okay, so there's a fursuit made out of carpet samples.
Okay, that's really fucking funny.
And inside of it is a rotting corpse that walks the earth, leaving its scent.
What does that mean?
What do you mean? There's a rotting corpse that pilots the suit.
Like, not in real life.
No, in real life.
What does that mean?
You can smell the, like legend says you can smell the carpet sample furry from a mile away.
It's like an omen of death. If you smell the carpet sample furry before you see them, you're doomed.
Yeah, like it's really gross because I don't want to.
Like this person is prominent enough that they like show up at enough conventions that everyone knows how bad they smell.
No, the thing is, like, they never wash the fursuit, but they also like. It's really gross to say. I don't want to, but they like.
Oh my fucking god.
And it's been...
So they basically live like a rotting corpse.
Yeah, and the fursuit is like decades old, so it has like lots of stains and grossness collected on it.
So how are they allowed on public premises of a convention?
I don't know! They probably should get like saw on sight.
Yeah, my god.
Maybe just because they're an undead corpse, nothing can like hurt them.
It's possible. You need holy water. Yeah. You need to call up Jonathan and Charlotte from Castlevania Portrait of Ruin and have them do like a huge team-up attack.
When we're done recording, we're gonna pull up a video essay on the legendary carpet sample furry.
I don't know if I even want to know more. That's too much cursed knowledge.
It is. It's an actual despicable being, but you need to know how to defend yourself against this wayward spirit. Why don't you know anybody who's done that?
I only do cool drugs like, whippets and sniffing glue.
You have literally never done any of those.
No, I would never do that. I get like super scared and anxious when spray painting because I'm like, I'm gonna inhale the fumes and it's gonna give me brain damage. Like I could never inhale anything harmful. I'd get terrified.
I mean, you say that, but haven't you done like the devil's lettuce? The scary wacky tobacco?
But everyone does that.
I've not.
Plus, it's a plant, you know, so it's like, it's all natural, man. It's all natural. There's no chemicals.
It's nothing but chemical.
Yeah, but it's a leaf. So it's a little nicer.
When I
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna like defend marijuana. Like, I'm not one of those people that's gonna be like, it's not even addictive, yo. Because like, I don't even like stoners. Like, I think that shit's annoying. But I have tried it, you know, just because like, I guess my mindset was, why not? I'm trying to have fun at this party or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I regretted that lifestyle choice and went on to become a chief member of the DARE program. I wear my t-shirt everywhere. I got it tattooed, and I sing the theme song into the mirror every morning.
I've only seen you wear the Dare t-shirt once, I think.
See, I do wear it often, though. I've shown it to my coworkers.
It's a really good shirt.
It's amazing. It's like literally my favorite t-shirt.
More than the fucking Madame Macabre shirt.
Okay, that's a toss-up. Basically, any of the t-shirts that you've given me are the best.
Have you worn the Madame Macabre one in public yet?
I probably have worn it to work one time, yeah.
What's your what was your favorite Madame Macabre song?
I remember there being one that was like a duet with somebody, and that one hit hard because it's like, wow, their voices are not harmonizing at all. Like,
that was a fucking piano creature.
Yeah, something like that. Like, they were not singing in the same fucking key, it felt like. So that was really funny.
Do you want to explain what Madame Macabre is?
Yeah, sure. I guess, you know what? That's probably so obscure that literally nobody would know, right?
Yeah.
Basically, Madame Macabre is the greatest music-related YouTube channel on all of YouTube, who's been at it for, like, literally a decade, probably, right?
Actual
just making
musical genius.
Extremely shitty-sounding, like, garage band vocal and instrument covers and original songs.
But they're all like
creepypastas. And they all have really funny bad videos to go with them that are like super edgy and have like that like kind of like early YouTube, early internet creepypasta like ASCII art feel to them, where it's like super old school, super grimy, super lo-fi and badly recorded, but also like weirdly high effort. Like the vocals don't sound like they're recorded with like a bad microphone. They just sound like they're made by someone who doesn't know how to mix music at all. So it's incredible. And they all have extremely weird, off-kilter, nonsensical drum beats that like don't fit the songs. So
I'm like absolutely positive they're like stock drum beats, because I hear them in like other YouTube videos all the time, and I'm all like, what the fuck? This is Madame Macabre.
Oh yeah, it totally sounds like some shit that you like choose with a button on a Casio keyboard, and it's like a button that says like samba, rock, jazz, you know, and you just choose a drum beat and you play your shitty keyboard over to it. And like the keyboard is so clearly like the really bad fake stock piano sound. It's just like the worst music ever, but like she's so dedicated to never stopping making creepypasta music. It's awesome.
I feel like it has a little merit. It's enjoyable.
It's enjoyable for what it is, definitely. Like, it's never music to listen to. It's music to experience, like...
It's not boring.
That's true. It actually is not boring, which is, like, more than you can say for a lot of music. And that's the one thing for me with art of any kind, is, like, as long as it's not boring, I can get down with it. That's why I hate lo-fi. Because it's actually fucking boring, you know? Like, I'll listen to Madame Macabre before I listen to lo-fi. But Madame Macabre, yeah. That's a whole experience right there. I would recommend everyone to check her out and buy her merchandise.
Do, in fact, buy her merchandise.
She deserves it. She's been hard at work for years.
Yeah.
Frankly, I'd like to meet her. Tell her how much I respect her work.
You should start your own, like, creepypasta band songs.
That would be amazing, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
I should, like, make them as cheaply as possible, so they have that crusty feel. It's like where you sing harmonies, but you don't know how music theory works, so you just like sing two different notes at the same time.
I don't know how music theory works.
That's good. That means you're a perfect candidate for making good creepypasta music. I'll invent the subgenre of like pasta metal or something.
You could write a song about the fucking legendary carpet sample furry who is absolutely a creepypasta creature.
Holy fuck. That's a good idea.
Five Nights at Freddy's in real life? Question mark.
That'll be my first like musical debut on the channel. I'll make a little music video where I sing about the horrors of the carpet sample.
It is bizarre that anybody like that could exist.
We'll make sure the latter happens, and it'll be the end of you!
See, this is a character I could voice.
Yeah, absolutely. Just enough like grimy grit.
We'll make sure the latter happens, and it'll be the end of you.
There you go.
Yo,
Not bad
Chris,
at
hit
all.
me up. Oh.
Yeah, this is our like freaking demo tape. This is our highlight reel. We're gonna every time a cool character comes up, we're gonna do the voice better than the voice actor, and then Chris will know that he needs to work with us.
Yeah.
That's a sick idea. Like, imagine that. Like, imagine like you're a fan of a show and you're like, I could do better. So you just submit a highlight reel of yourself dubbing every character and are like, submitted to the creators. Just so you know, I work for cheap.
God, you know those like anime pirate sites?
Oh yeah, the ones that we use constantly to watch shitty anime.
You can't say that. That's illegal.
Yeah. Oh no, we've never used them actually. Yeah.
I've never pirated an anime in my life. In fact, I hate anime.
Every time I see an animation on myanimelist.com that piques my interest, I contact the distributor of the Blu-ray, purchase it, and watch it legally. Then I don't distribute the Blu-ray to anyone else. I keep it on my shelf for safekeeping unless I want to watch it later.
I don't know, anime as a medium generally sucks, but there's a lot of anime that I would genuinely pay for, like Musisi.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I would buy a Blu-ray of Mushishi. Have I done that? No.
I'm going
But,
to sooner or later.
Yeah, I absolutely want to give money back to the creators because it was a great experience watching it.
Musisi is like the only good anime ever made.
It's the only anime that I watched the whole thing and never even a single time did I say to myself, why the fuck would the creators do this? Like, they didn't ruin it with any corny tropes as far as I remember. Like, there was no shitty romance between Ginkgo and anybody. There was no, like, weird perverted shit. There was nothing out of the ordinary. It was just like a story that was made by passionate creators, you know?
God, I want to talk about Musisi, but I also want to, like, finish my thought. But no, I was, like... I want to, like, overdub an anime dub and then, like, send the files to, like, one of those, like, anime pirate sites. So, like, the version with my dub is the one that gets distributed. And then I could, like, fake my resume to be like, oh yeah, I voiced this character in this anime.
But honestly, that might take some effort to pull that off. You might have to like become good friends with people in like a fan subtitling group. You know, like one of those ones that puts their credits like in the intro. You know, just like with some overlaid text in the rip.
No, you just make your dub the
gain their
most easily
trust.
available to download, and it'll just like end up on those sites.
You'd have to find a real obscure show in order to do that.
There was,
I
like,
bet
a
we could do it with what's that one show that we watched? Bandit.
Jin the Bandit King.
Yeah, I bet we could easily do that with Jing the Bandit King, because like, who the fuck has heard of that?
Jin
Like,
the
we're
Bandit
literally
King
the
is
only
so
people.
fucking good, though.
It rules, and we're the only people who have ever watched it. It's too bad that the majority of the episodes kind of suck, but the ones that are good are good.
But no, I was like looking through like random old movies on one of those like sites once, and there was like this one stupid thing that I couldn't remember what it was called, but like the beginning of it was like a 15-minute Go anime animation explaining the movie.
Oh my god, that's awesome! I love that. Why is there not more shit like that on piracy sites? That's so good. Like, add your own shit. It's like you know that famous image of like when a character in a show, maybe it was Death Note, they say like, "Huh, all according to plan," but the subtitles say, "all according to Keikaku." Just note, Keikaku means plan in Japanese.
I love that.
That's
my
amazing.
favorite.
Like, little additions like that add so much character. Like, I want an animated intro before every anime that gives me like a sizzle reel of what's about to happen. Like, that's so good. I want like the covers, like the thumbnail images, to be drawn by the person who uploaded it. I want it to be fan art.
I think we should also clarify that we have subscriptions to like Crunchyroll and Netflix and Disney Plus and all that stuff. It's just sometimes there's stuff that's really hard to find that's not on those subscription services.
Genuinely, I'd say the vast majority of stuff that we have watched together on piracy websites is stuff that's literally completely unavailable for purchase. Like,
not even just unavailable for
on,
purchase, but like not on any streaming sites.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what was that one adaptation of? It was some shit. It was like the middle school detectives or whatever. It was Clamp. It was Clamp School Detectives.
Yeah.
Like, there's absolutely no fucking way that there is one, like, a DVD copy out there still in production. 2, any streaming service that carries that. Or 3, anybody making any money off of that anyway.
Or 4, anybody who's aware of Clamp outside of that city JoJo egg.
Exactly. Literally, the only Clamp thing that anybody knows is, Kakyoin, did you lay this egg? That's it.
Oh, and that fucking, like, Clamp, what was it? It was like an animation that had, like, all their properties, and it had the little JoJo kid with the egg. But it was like only 3 seconds of screen time.
Oh yeah, I don't remember what that one is, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Was Clamp School Detective good?
It was kind of good. Like, it was really dumb, but like, do you remember that part where they fight like this gangster guy who's extorting some...
Oh yeah, they were like 80 feet in the air on like a rickety platform.
Yeah, but then like suddenly that gangster guy's voice acting is like the most impassioned, like intense performance ever. Like, he's fighting against this like 11-year-old kid, and he's like, "Damn it, I'm not going down like this!" Ah! And he like fights for his life and dies. Like, he was insane. Like, he was so like he sold that performance so hard. There's no way I'm losing to some kid. I worked too hard for this. Blah! And then he fucking dies or something.
I completely forgot about that. But yeah.
It was incredible. It was my favorite part. I laughed so hard. It's like shit like that you could never find on a streaming service. Speaking of Clamp, I guess the only other Clamp media that anyone knows, Holic, right?
Oh, Holic was Clamp?
Wait, was it?
Was it?
I feel like it was, because like the main character's hands have that long, like yaoi protagonist hand look that looks like Clamp. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like it might be him, and like the way the legs are drawn.
I really like that you are familiar with yaoi hand syndrome.
Look, literally every weeaboo on the internet has heard of that.
You're a weeaboo.
Yeah, I admit it. I was a weeaboo as a child, not anymore.
Like, I know you hate MMOs. I'm on the fence about MMOs. I like them in concept, but a lot of them are garbage because they use like the RPG mechanics.
Yeah.
But
the RPG mechanics are the least of my issues with MMOs. That's like the part that I like the most, honestly.
You don't like getting called slurs by strangers?
No, that's hilarious.
I don't think I've ever played an MMO where I haven't.
I've never been called a slur on the internet except one time. I'm gonna say it because it's not a hardcore slur. It was one time someone on Instagram called me a swagget. Because it was literally for the dumbest shit. Like, I never leave comments on Instagram, but like someone was like, "What guitar should I buy?" And I was like, "You should get a Jazzmaster because they have swag." And then but no, I said you should get a Jazzmaster because they're cool, or you could get a BC Rich because they have swag, I think. And then the guy was like, "Shut up, you BC Rich swagget. I bet you buy spiky guitars just because they look cool." He got super pissed off for no reason, and it was funny as hell.
Nylock! Wait, no, you have to do it. It's your turn.
Nylock!
See, that's good.
It's okay.
Now do it a little less loud so it's not peaking the microphone.
Nylock!
No, do it a little louder. You gotta have spirit.
Nylock!
That's still pretty... That's okay.
I gotta have spirit by saying it loud. It's the only way.
Okay, do it loud again. Do it as Nylock would do it.
Nylock!
Okay, now follow it up with Dragon of...
Oh my god, this is a whole reel. You're like directing me like a voice director right
Yeah.
now. I'm going through my audition to replace this voice actor in the next game.
You probably could.
Nylock! Dragon of botched auditions!
Wait, no, I lost it. Oh, that was
Did you ever have it? Did you ever have it though?
Nylock! Dragon of terrible impressions!
Boom. Successful.
Nylock, master of sharing massive beauties.
Rice Pirate is pretty damn good at it though.
He is. You ever roleplay in video games?
No, only in Dungeons and Dragons, which is is that more or less cringe?
That's cringe. Whenever I play an online game, I'm always in character whenever I, like, turn my microphone on.
Even in Sea of Thieves, you're always doing a pirate voice?
Yarr!
Is that what you sound like constantly? No wonder your crewmates are terrified.
See, if you're not in character, then you're not playing the video game correctly.
Clutch or kick me, hearties.
God, see, your pirate voice is so fucking good.
This is great content right here. This is my sizzle reel. I'll send this video to all anime studios.
Honestly, if you had a better microphone.
Turn on push to talk, you build rat. I can hear your baby crying in the background. This isn't Call of Duty.
Turn off your in-game chat. You're doubling up on the Discord and it's creating an echo.
Yeah, exactly.
If you jump off the boat one more time, I'm doxing ya. I swear I'll swat ya if we don't make this achievement by the end of the night. I need me fancy blue sword.
The funny blue sword. Yeah. Oh yeah. Because, like, Sea of Thieves shut down the arena recently, so I had to, like, hardcore grind to get out my triumphant and legendary Sea Dog, so I've been obsessed with, like, the city blue sword for a little bit.
It was scary. I was a little bit worried for your health for a short time.
Yeah, I took,
like, you were like, yeah, I'm playing 50 games a day, and they're agonizing, and I hate everyone.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, are you gonna be alright?
No, I took, like, an actual week off of work and then grinded arena for, like, 12 hours a day for 7 days straight.
Oh my god. That's so funny. The only way you would have been able, like, imagine, like, having to go to work during that. Like, you'd probably be playing the game at work, like, trying to keep it down. It just would have been bad.
Just, like, I do not like the arena. It sucks. I'm glad it's dead. I was still good at it, though.
Like, if you had, like, hands that were naturally strong enough for an arcade stick, I'd be terrified of what you'd be like if you went to fighting game tournaments. Because, like, when I went, like, I played Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, and I would go up against people that were really serious, and I would, like, laugh so much and be having so much fun, because their friends would be standing behind them, and, like, I'd be, like, hitting them with sweeps over and over, and their friends would be like, I swear to God, if you don't punish that sweep with a super one more fucking time, and they'd be getting, like, super pissed off, like, God damn it, stop throwing me on my wake up, and I'd just be, like, having fun, and then I would lose, but they'd be so pissed that it'd be the moral victory of me just, like, being just annoying enough, and I was satisfied with that. But I feel like you would, like, be a killer, like, you would be addicted to the destruction.
Yeah.
You'd love to watch your opponent become disappointed as they realize they sucked at the game.
Yeah.
That's why you have to play a cooperative game, because if you don't have teammates to carry, then you'll be the most toxic of all. I still haven't worn those Adidas that a customer just randomly handed to me, like, anywhere.
Yeah, I've used them.
They don't work with any of my outfits, because one, they're huge. Like, Converse look smaller than other shoes, so they make my feet look less disproportionately giant. But, like, big sneakers make me look like I'm wearing clown shoes.
I don't think you've talked about the weirdo who just gave you shoes on
Not in a recording, yeah. I literally was just at work, and it's this, like, it's this guy who comes in and always gets a pint of vodka and looks really sad. He's always, like, complaining about his failed career as a stand-up comedian and saying shit like, I knew Daniel Tosh. Do you want his phone number? You know, the crazy thing is that I'm funnier than these guys, but I guess they're just better looking. And then he leaves. But then one day he was, like, extra depressed, and he was like, what shoe size are you? Probably 13, 14? here, I'll be back. And then he gave me a pair of like new Adidas that were really nice and just left. And since then, actually, but last time we talked about it, since then, I've seen him again. So I gave him a free bottle of champagne because I was like, that was just really nice of him, you know, so I got to do something. But like, it's just so funny because I haven't seen him since then. And I'm just like hoping that we had like that JRPG social link interaction where like now, like he doesn't have to come and drink anymore, like and get a pint of vodka because I haven't seen him since then. So I just hope he stops shopping there and getting fucking drunk. It'd be nice if you like had a positive interaction and started doing shit other than drinking.